Cameras.
Questions for Braedyn Locke?
Braedyn, similar to last week, you go through some adversity early on, you have the interception, you're able to bounce back. How are you kind of just able to kind of do this week in and week out? You're staying the course and you have a strong second half.
Yeah, I mean, I think I feel like I say similar things each week, but it's play-to-play execution, it's drive-to-drive execution. The interception was completely on me. I mean, throwing it deep ball post into cover two was a pretty stupid decision. But I was proud of our team, the way that we responded, the way that we didn't get satisfied at any point in the game. There's still plenty to clean up. I think we went through a stretch. I don't know if we scored in the second quarter. I mean, there's plenty to get better from, and we'll come in tomorrow and we'll see it and we'll learn from it.
Do you feel like, Coach Riggles mentioned this, do you feel like the confidence of the offense, series to series, is maybe increasing just because of the performances you guys are putting together here?
Yeah, no, I think it's increasing, series to series, but week to week, practice to practice, really. I mean, I think that what we're getting on the field is great, but we've had a really great rhythm in practice over the last few weeks, connecting on a lot of balls down the field, and just doing things at a high level day in and day out. And so I think when you do that, you're going to have confidence going into a game. You're going to feel ready. You're going to feel prepared, and so that's. I attribute a lot of that to the results that we got today.
Seem to be developing a pretty good rapport with Vinny.
Yeah.
So what do you like about him when you're throwing the ball deep downfield to him?
I mean, this probably sounds bad, but I mean, y'all know those memes like F it, he's down there. That's, I mean, truthfully, like, there are some balls that I've thrown to him in practice and even in games at this point that I look at it in the air and I'm like, oh, there's no way he's getting to that. And then he just runs underneath it. I mean, he's got a very unique skill set. The type of guy that has a true fifth gear, and when he kicks it on, I mean, there's not many people that can run with him. So we got to keep pushing the ball to him. We got to keep utilizing him. He's doing a great job, so I'm proud of him.
What do you see from Tubby the last couple weeks?
Yeah, he's just running with a purpose. I mean, he's a great back. He's been a great back for us all year. Runs with a purpose, tough to bring down, wants the rock in his hands. But it's hard to bring up Tawi without bringing up the offensive line. I mean, those guys are blocking their tail off. They're moving people each and every play. They're a really, really good group, and I'm lucky that they're on my side.
On that front, Tawi, you mentioned last week how opening up the passing game has kind of helped him with the run game. Obviously not as many stack boxes. From a quarterback perspective, have you kind of seen that? You guys opening that up, that kind of helps out the run game as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's just that old saying of taking what they give you. They want to play two deep safeties and kind of contain everything, and that gives us a six-man box to run the ball into. If they want to fit the box with number 7 and number 8, then that gives us a chance to throw the ball down the field. So it just comes down to taking what they give you, and whatever they do, we want to attack where they're weak.
I know you guys don't pay attention to things like odds, but did it whiff you guys that you were underdogs?
Truthfully, I didn't really know. I don't, not looking at the spreads and the points and all that. So I didn't really know, if we're favored or not. But happy with the result, obviously.
Rutgers obviously came in playing a lot of cover 2. Did you expect to be able to take as many deep shots, in the first quarter?
Well, their lead coverage is actually cover 4, which, if you study it, it really turns into 0 once you get past 5 to 10 yards. They played a little bit more cover 2 against us than you would typically see. I think that was because we were able to attack them down the field early, and they didn't want to keep leaving their guys on islands like that. And then, once they go into playing cover 2, we're able to expose them in the box, and it makes them weaker in the run game. So, like I said, always comes down to taking what they give you.
Let's do one more with Jim.
Braedyn, the last 2 weeks would suggest that a corner hasn't returned in this program. Do you buy into that? Do you feel that?
I think this team's getting better. I got a lot of confidence in the guys out there, offense, defense, special teams. I think that we're playing a high level of complementary football, but I don't think that we're at all satisfied. I don't think that we're close to what we want our final destination to be. And I think that's what I love about this group. Each and every day, win or lose, some days don't change. You come in, you watch the film, you assess yourself, and then you move on to the next day and you get ready for the next opponent. So, I've got full trust and belief that the guys will come in and they'll work hard next week and prepare for Northwestern. And the road doesn't get any easier. The mountain is still going to be a long climb. It's a long season, and so that's why you got to really pride yourself on getting a week better each and every week. And you can't really buy into what people are saying about you.
Great, thanks.